Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back with the Long Dark. I'm recovering in my lakeside cabin from my crushed ribs after being attacked by a moose yesterday. Unfortunately, I was going to try and get some done before the stream, and I didn't get a chance to do very much. And whilst resting, I now have cabin fever, so I can no longer sleep or pass time indoors, which includes when you click on food and press the button so that time just accelerates until the food is done. You can't do that when you have cabin fever. So basically I need to just grab a small amount of resources here and then head out to one of the fishing huts. But like even now, normally I would click this and just pass 11 minutes, but I can't do that because I have cabin fever. So I just have to wait around in real time for the thing to count down. Obviously, fortunately, 11 minutes is not actually 11 minutes. But yeah, so that's kind of crazy. How's everyone doing today? This fine Monday, start of a whole new week. Start of yet more drama in the Dokkan community, complaining about the free-to-play Namek Goku. I saw some interesting, like, I think people have definitely got some interesting points, and like some people are like justified in being annoyed with some of the things that I've seen, but other people, as always, taking it too far, and the fact that there's literal like comments on the details tweet saying that like all the producers should meet an untimely end and so on and so forth. So all of that stuff kind of crazy, but the God Goku EZA looks really good, and the alternate art thing is super cool. So, hey, there's that. Alright, there's no other things I can, like, break down to get more wood. So, broken ribs is the Amatsu of injuries. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Obviously, we've got Little Blue here, of course. Weeb of class. Is it Kazuki? Drace, Sweet Taters, how you guys doing? Guaranteed turn 6 transformation is bad, because it's not turn 1 or 2. So it's bad, I guess. I just don't get, like, I understand people don't want it to be that, but, like, he's a Frontier unit. He's made for Frontier, you get him in Frontier, so he was only ever supposed to be designed to be good in Frontier. That's the entire reason why that unit exists. Like, like, they're going to do that with every season going forwards, I assume, where we just get Frontier units that are for Frontier, and that's what they're for. So, yeah, I don't know. I think the big thing is that people are worried it just means that we won't see a premium Namek Goku now for a long time, which isn't necessarily true. And it's interesting because obviously we know Dr. Pritch is has some like inside knowledge that he kind of shared a little bit of today. That like he's seen something about a future Super Saiyan Goku, and it isn't this one, which means that potentially by the end of the year we will still be getting a different like premium Super Saiyan Goku. But of course no one wants to see that or like wait for that. It's all like, oh no, it's the end of the world right now. Oh god, could you imagine if I get attacked by a wolf while I have broken ribs? That'll be the end of me. Come on then, you bitch. No, go in a straight line. There we go. No, he's going to run away with my arrow. And I'm too injured to chase him. Oh man. Look at him, like, bounding off over there. My arrow! Oh, man! I think from the calcs and stuff that I've seen, like, I think outside of Frontier, he probably isn't going to be pretty good. But I mean, everybody overreacts with everything anyway. So, like, all the comments that I've seen is people saying that outside of Frontier, he's going to be absolute doo-doo. But obviously, like, that's because people are just mad. So, of course, they'll say that. Like, so yeah, basically the only way to get rid of cabin fever is to just spend time outside. I mean, I could do some fishing while I'm here, I guess, rather than just do nothing. I wonder how far that wolf would have gone. Considering I can literally just walk. Like, I can't run. Too much time will have passed for me to, like, track it. But in theory, it should be around here somewhere, like, dead. Because it definitely ran off this way. Eat some more fish. Yeah, I did say, I mentioned that in the Battlefield video that I put up today, that, like, the Garlic Jr. is, like, 6 months old, so I wonder when the next Battlefield LR will come out. There's no point in me going into one of the cabins, because I can't. The whole point is that I can't rest inside. So might have to just write off that arrow, unfortunately. Thanks for the cup of tea, Little Blue. It's very good. I don't have the Little Blue W emote on this channel. Maybe I should change one of them to that. What if the wolf lives in the cabin? The wolf doesn't live in the cabin. He's an outdoorsman. Yeah, I think I probably just have to write off that arrow for now. I just didn't have the strength to pull back the arrow hard enough with my broken ribs.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter. Something's gotta go.
Yeah, because fortunately I am now outside, so I can accelerate time. Out of spite, I hope when they do Boo Saga, I want the free-to-play LR to be a Kid Boo.
That
Oh,
didn't
dude, that
work.
would be so funny. You know what? I think I should tweet that and just rile those people up even more.
All right.
Alright, I definitely need more water, first of all. Let's cook some of these fish that I caught. Damn, that's a big boy. That's almost 5 kilos. That's going to take a whole hour. Read my book. Wait, the fire will last for an hour, right? Yeah. I'm not healthy enough. What? Oh, because I have cabin fever, I can't read. So rounding and don't do it. Dude, that would be so funny. Just be like, after today, I can't wait for Martian Boo Saga Battlefield. Martian Boo Saga Frontier LR to be Kid Boo. Because you're a Dragon Ball fan. Oh, yeah, true. Actually, yeah, that's why I can't read. It's not because I have cabin fever, it's because I'm a Dragon Ball fan. True. The little blue nose. And look at that. 6 minutes to spare. So now we can chuck this down on the floor. Drink some water. And then go to sleep for 6 hours. See, I don't know what you guys say. I was listing off some stuff to someone that I think is worse. And someone, I think that the fact that they waited so long to do Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku was like crazy. Like, I think that's way worse than this. Somebody very much doesn't agree with that, but that's fair enough. Like, at the end of the day.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It is indeed. So let's get rid of... We've got a lot of little small bits of fish left, so let's just eat those. Yeah, the head tilt art. I thought that said hell. I couldn't read because I'm a Dragon Ball fan, of course, as we just established. I thought that said, well, actually it does say held, but held. I thought it said held tile, and I was like, what is that? But yeah, the head tilt art. Before they actually make Kid Buu a Frontier exclusive alarm mini. Yeah, that's someone just said that as well, like on the YouTube side. My thing is, people have all these complaints, but I don't see them doing anything about it except repeating themselves on Twitter. Well, yeah, exactly, and they'll still spend money and all that stuff. Like, the thing that's the weirdest, the thing that annoys me the most about all the stuff for today is that God Goku alternate art thing is super cool, but if it's a whole separate card, like the Rose Clones thing, that means you have to get 5 copies of it if you want to use that God Goku alternate art as like the rainbow, like a rainbow version, like, because he counts as a separate card. So I can't feed in like the dupes that I have, because I have dupes of that normal God Goku still. Which Godku do I easy A? Well, yeah, because actually, yeah, that's a good point as well. Because don't you have to use the medals? Like, you'd have to use the same medals to easy A him as well. So if you wanted to have both versions easy A'd, you'd have to farm the easy A like twice. Do I still have cabin fever? Oh, I do. Do not sleep indoors for 3 hours. God damn it. I guess I can go check my like snares and. Because, yeah, I don't know what to do. That's the only annoying thing about when you get cabin fever. It's like, now I have to forcibly stay outside for a certain amount of time. But, like, I don't have anything in particular that I really need to do outside at the moment. So, what was my ribs thing up to? I've still got to rest for 72 hours. Jeez. Yeah, the Tech Vegeta, the Tech Rage Vegeta was the banner unit for Physical God Goku. Imagine getting forced to touch grass couldn't be me. Yeah, exactly. The game is making me. Well, the thing is, I could go and investigate like a place I haven't been to, but the problem with that is I can't then pick up all the stuff that would be there because I don't have any inventory space. Can't say I'm upset he's not easy Aing because he wouldn't help Godku or Beerus. Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Because he's not on Realm of Gods. So... I missed! What? How? Yeah, that's another unit to add to the sub ECAs that will never get touched. Well, no, the hope is that when Dragon Ball Super Beerus comes out, because I doubt we're going to get a new God Goku and Beerus then, like in the same year. Maybe we'll get like an LR Rage Vegeta, and then they'll do that sub ECA. Wait, where's all my other snares? Oh. I hid them in the long grass so that they would catch rabbits, and then I apparently hid them too well, and even I couldn't see them. Yeah, Gerardo, how's it going? Okay, that's just a deer sound. For a second, I was having like Vietnam flashbacks of a moose, another moose incoming. Yeah, there's no point me trying to catch a deer now anyway, because I can't carry all the stuff if I was to actually kill one. Does he want to slide into the DBS Beerus celebration, especially if it's New Year's with no banner units? Yeah, true. I don't even see if it necessarily... I don't see it being New Year's, because, like, if they're not doing God Goku and Beerus, like, how do you even do 2 characters? It would be, like, Rage Vegeta and... who else? And it'd have to be Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, because then otherwise that guy Easy A-ing would be another one of those... Like, the Easy A unit has the same name as the new character thing, which would be really annoying. I don't move. I'm being very sneaky. Got him! I can go and get some wood from over there. Just make a fire next to him. And then go from there. Because, I mean, even that in and of itself, like chopping this wood, is also still passing time outside, which is good. The problem is, as well, you can't just heal from cabin fever and then go straight back to, like, now I'm going to be inside for, like, 3 straight days again. There we go, healed cabin fever. But yeah, that was the other unforeseen downside of the broken ribs thing, is, like, not only do I have to rest for so long to heal it, I also can't just infinitely rest for all that time inside, because then I get cabin fever. New theory, GDC will probably be Namek and ROF, since we know ROF is getting the DBS Spirit treatment. Yeah, because a lot of people have said that of, like, Goku versus Frieza, but, like, part 1 is Namek and part 2 is ROF. People have said that for a while, which I think is actually a cool idea. You know what's going to happen is the moose is going to come back as soon as my injury is actually healed. Then the moose is going to come back.
Come on. Come on. Turned out pretty well.
Worked out pretty well. That's a lot of meat. Uh-oh, if it gets too windy, my fire can go out.
This pack is getting too heavy.
Hey, Bringer, how's it going? If it doesn't get too windy. Yeah, shout out to Bringer for re-upping his channel membership. Ningen Plays member for 29 months. Let's go. Who earns? Also, shout out to Raudo for gifting a Ningen Plays channel membership. Shout out to Sweet Taters for receiving it. Hey, yeah, Sweet Taters is actually here in the chat as well. Let's go. Yeah, W's for Aldo. Appreciate you, my boy. Yeah, I picked up a lot of deer meat. Yeah, look how over encumbered I am now. This is me moving at the maximum speed I can move currently. Just not accidentally walk onto the fire, that would be bad. Well, actually, I do really need the gut as well. Do that. Read my book because now I don't have cabin fever. I don't really want to cook all of it, so I could just leave the rest. Oh, actually, yeah, let's do some water. Never have too much water. Which I drink as soon as it's boiled. Oh yeah, don't forget to refresh your petan. I keep forgetting to refresh my petan. Whatever would Prof say?
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yep, take my can. Right, let me refresh my petan. To wait for the fire to go out so I can collect the charcoal. Although I actually don't know how long it stays as the thing where it just says embers, because you can, if while it's in the embers like phase, you can just chuck more wood on it and it comes back to life. But it's not going to end. I'll just come back to it in a minute. Since this is how fast I'm able to walk currently. It's going to be a slow trudge over to the house that I can see there ahead of me. But this is literally as fast as I can walk at the moment. I'm getting there slowly but surely. This is me trudging along, carrying my giant overloaded backpack whilst also having broken ribs that still require 70 hours of rest to heal. Yeah, it's because my overall carry rate, you can see in the top right, I'm carrying 60 kilograms of stuff. My current maximum carry weight is 29.9, and that's with me getting plus 10 from having a special backpack and being well fed. I'm not quite sure how I've got 60, although I suppose I've got all that deer meat, a deer pelt. I picked up 3 rabbits off the floor as well. I got a bunch of fish, so So yeah, I am carrying quite a lot of stuff. Slow I'm going. And I can't run at all because I'm so over encumbered. Yeah, I'm carrying like 3 rabbits. Yeah, do not accidentally eat raw meat. I'm getting there, house. Don't worry, I'm coming. Stupid moose. I was tempted, and I didn't because I thought that would be kind of cheeky, but I was tempted. If I was playing it on my own and not on stream, you can, like, once the moose has attacked you and, like, the little sort of mini cutscene finishes of it stomping on you, and it comes back to, like, you having control of yourself, that's where it comes up at the side saying that you've got the injuries now, and that's when the game auto-saves. So technically, when the moose, like, knocks you to the ground and you get that little cutscene, you can just, like, force quit the game to the dashboard and then reload it, and, like, it just loads back from your last, like, auto-save. So technically, I could have made it so that the moose didn't actually attack me, but I thought that was very cheeky. And also, I was kind of surprised. I didn't do it straight away because I was surprised by it happening. And then when I realised it was happening, I was like, it feels kind of cheeky to do that. I probably will survive, and I'm sure I can, you know, fight my way back to health afterwards, which I have been able to do, so I can't complain too much, I guess. But yeah, technically, you can just do that when you get attacked by, like, a wolf or a bear or whatever. You can just, like, force quit to the dashboard. But seems a little bit cheeky. Right, so let's get this. Let's get these rabbits sorted out. Well, that's the thing as well, is I can't remember. I'd done a bunch of stuff before the moose attacked me as well. Like, if I'd literally only just had it autosave right before, then maybe I would have been more tempted to just do that. But I wasn't sure how much progress I was going to lose. Because was I on my way back from that tower, like the radio tower, or like the ranger tower? Because if I was, then I'd already picked up a bunch of stuff, come all the way back from up there. So yeah, I didn't want to have to, like, redo everything, so I just decided to accept my fate and go from there. So no beans in the rabbits, unfortunately, no. Okay, so let's go. I'll leave that stuff in a pile there for now. I put every other character on the banner before I pulled a copy of both the new characters off Hype Animations. Damn. This whale over here. I mean, to be fair, I got very lucky. I got Beerus on the first multi on his banner, so I'm quite happy with that. Okay. So let's sharpen the old knife. Eat some fish. Drink some water. And go to sleep. Starting the saving arc. Yeah, good idea. Because TDC could be something tempting, but like saving for the GDC is probably the best idea. I can't believe how heavy that fish was that I caught. Haven't bought a single copy of Gamma 2 and Piccolo. Damn. Yeah, I got one off of the 5 ticket thing for the God Goku banner, so I'm quite happy about that. Okay, what can I do with myself? I definitely need more water. I should probably stock up. And you have 1,200 stones left. Damn. That's pretty good.
Come on. That did it.
That did it. I didn't bring a pistol with me, so I don't actually have one. I'm only in the 500s for stones. Yeah, I've only got like 100 and something, I think.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Because obviously I went all in for Vegeta, so... Cut up the animal fat, make some cooking oil. Good thing about that is making it is useful for making other things, but then it still also counts as cooking, so it increases my cooking skill by making it. You used to be able to, in the old game, I say the old game, but before one of the updates, you used to be able to choose how much to carve off of animals in like a really small amount. So if you wanted to level up your cooking really quickly, it was kind of like an exploit you could do, where you can see here I've got like a 1 kilo chunk, a 1 kilo chunk, and then 0.84. But you could just repeatedly carve off tiny like 0.05 and then cook them. Because every time you cooked an individual thing, that would give you cooking experience. So rather than cook one 1 kg thing, you could cook like 20.5 kg things, and it would put your cooking skill up 20 times instead of it going up once. You do have to make sure your fire doesn't go out though. That's a... I blame Anniversary for making me use stones from the red zone stages.
Turned out pretty well.
That was a good, like, that whole, all those red zones and blue zones all being relocated and, like, revamped. So you could get, like, 100 extra stones was pretty good. Rancid rabbit. Yes, because the raw meat itself had like basically gone off, but then by cooking it, it's fine to eat again because it's now back up to 60%. Right, so I've repaired all of this stuff. I I don't know if I can. Can I repair this? Oh yeah, but I need more of the feathers to actually do it. Might as well just read that for the last hour. Maybe GDC I will lock in and knock out the SMB at least. Oh, what, have you not done them all? I still have a couple hundred stones I can farm from events. That's crazy. Bro's out here buying stones when you've got a couple of hundred you could get from farming events. So yeah, that puts my pistol skill up to nearly 3. Cooking is so close to 5. Once it gets to 5, the game just becomes so much easier. Because literally I can eat food that's like gone off and it just doesn't matter. I've only done the couple of them that have the category missions. Damn. I mean, it's good to have some of that stuff like spare still to do, I guess. Put some of that venison away, I guess. Okay, well, I'm back to having... I've basically got like a reasonable amount of stuff that I'm carrying if my inventory was fine and my ribs weren't broken. So I've now still just got to rest another 60 hours. I'm only halfway to being like back to normal. That's crazy. Put that cloth away. And on top of that, 200 plus stones from ore. Yeah, that's pretty good. I cashed in my ore for the Ultra Super Villain Vegeta Fund, so I'm not sure how much of that I have left now. Not a huge amount, but... do I have any scrap metal anywhere? Yeah. I need that to repair my can opener. Okay. Can drop that. I only picked that up to use it to help make my arrows, so don't need to keep it on me. Can put the emergency stim in there. Okay. Everything else I'm carrying is pretty reasonable to have on me. Okay. It's getting late, so I'm gonna head to a place that's not too far away, because it'll give me... I can rest a bit here, go to that place, and then rest more when I get there. So hopefully that will help my overall situation. Although annoyingly, it's one of those things where it's not quite nighttime and I'm not super tired. So if I start sleeping now, it'll be... I'll wake up like fully rested in the middle of the night, which is annoying. And now I've read all my books, so I don't have anything to do. I don't have anything I can do that will like force past the time. Except just literally press the button to do nothing and waste time. Excuse me. No, it's just waste time until daytime. Ah, no, you don't. You heard nothing. Apart from that exact thing, which is exactly what you heard. But no. Alright, let's grab some food to take with me. Take a random potato. Okay, so this stuff is all still curing. Okay. Right, let me check the map and like, how do I get to... What's the quickest way to get to where I want to go? It's to go across the lake a little bit and then up. So I should have just gone out the actual front door. Is that another wolf out on the ice? Here we go again. Right, let me get the mystery lake bit up here. Oh shit, here we go again. Maybe I should rifle him. I missed! I missed! Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know why I did that. It's because I need more rifle experience than I need archery experience. So I thought I'll just use the rifle, but I should have just used the bow. Also, sometimes when you fire a gun near a wolf, they just run away. So I was also kind of thinking that even if I missed, he would just run away. But apparently not. Also, he's technically wounded now because of the fact that I fought him off with an axe. So So we're going to go this way. It should be Camp Southern Access, or River Southern Access. If I wasn't over encumbered, there's a bit where I can apparently climb up. I am over encumbered, so.
Can't have too much water.
Fair enough, we'll take that, some water and some chocolate. That's a dead deer. Yeah, there's a rope over there, so I need to go up there at some point. Well, that's probably not going to be until after my injuries are healed, because I basically can't. It's going to be very difficult for me to not be over encumbered. What is the map saying? Yeah, I've just got to follow the river, but the river... Yeah, it goes around this way. Yeah, it should be this way. Because basically this should take me back around to the dam. At least eventually. But if you remember when I was here the first time around, there's a bunch of like cabins at the or like trailer type things, like little, I can't think what you'd call them, just little like work cabin type things outside the dam that I didn't explore when I was here the first time. Yeah, so if I look at the map, I should just have to go... there. What's that over there? That's a deer. Actually, no, is that a dead guy? I think it might be. Hello, dead man. What goodies do you have for me? Some feathers. Making more arrows.
That'll come in handy.
No, it won't. I'm not even going to take it. Yeah, it's a shame there isn't any of the, like, healing consumable type things. Is that one of those birds? It is. Stalk it. Hell yeah. There's something dead over here. I think, did I kill the wolf over here when I first came here? I don't think so. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Flare.
Too heavy.
Well, that's another thing you have to use to make ammo eventually. To make gunpowder, which you then use to make ammo. Damn, I thought that was a good, like a skill book. Energy bar ruined. So
Never would have thought to look here.
0%, so I can't actually... Oh, what are you kidding me? I don't have my pry bar with me. When the hell did I drop that? I thought I just always had all of my, like, basic set of tools with me, but apparently not.
Someone's stash.
Someone's stat. I don't need spare socks. There's a first aid thing though, so oh, it was empty. I was like, oh, there is a first aid thing, it's got nothing in it. I guess we go check out the other thing. Have you heard what those birds sound like IRL?
I need to drop something.
Say, Owaboo? Owaboo? What are they called again? It's like ptarmigan, because I'm assuming the P is silent. Can't believe I didn't bring my crowbar. It basically means I have to come back here again at some point. Just to open that locker, only to be, I assume, disappointed at what I find inside it. Because I can't imagine it's going to be something really good. Yeah, those lockers don't even have anything in. So what was over here then? Because I didn't look over here when I first came here, I don't think. There's something dead over here. No, I think it might actually just be, it might be a person.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You'll carry as much as I tell you to carry. But yeah, shut the gate behind me, because then in theory, no wolves should be able to get in here. Because then, rather than risk getting even more cabin fever build up, I can just sleep outside. That was a weird sound. Can I make a fire up here? Does it not let me because it's technically... yeah, like on the ground, on the rocks. There you go, I'll make it there. How will I sleep without my comfort crowbar? I know, true. Oh, Crowy. How will I sleep without him?
Come on. That did it. Right, so let's do this. Oh, I didn't do all the feathers like an idiot. Sorry. Yeah, I need to cook that potato because it's nearly unusable. Right, so the potatoes are going to take 40 minutes. That's going to take like 18 minutes. Well, taking out one feather takes 24 minutes. It seems a bit much. The worst part about that is the potato barely even gives me any actual sustenance for eating it after taking almost an hour to cook it. I know you can put soup in the thermos. I wonder if I can put peaches in there. Probably not. Had a back and forth with someone trying the past few days. Part of me wanted to let it go, but my stubborn side wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I know what that's like. I don't miss that from like back in the day when I worked on my night shifts and had nothing else to do. So I would be very active on like Twitter talking about like the new releases and stuff. I used to do that quite a lot, like get into back and forths and just not want to like concede. But there's something you have to realise at a certain point. It probably sounds like smug or whatever to say something like that. But if you're arguing with a certain type of person, you at some point just have to realise that like no matter what you say, like even if you know that you're right and have multiple different like ways you can try and explain and prove that you're right, some people just will not ever like concede because they think it makes them look bad or whatever, like whatever reason it is. Like there are some people that you will just never be able to convince, even if you know that you're right and they're wrong. And the earlier in the conversation you can realise that they are one of those people, so you just shouldn't waste your time, is probably for the better. Right, so let's sleep here for a bit. On the stairs, nice and comfy. It's going to be dark, but I'm going to be exploring in the dam anyway, so...
I might have to drop some gear.
Right, so now I've got to try and find that memento lockbox that we found when we were here before. Because that's why I came back to the dam, because I found a key for a lockbox that is somewhere. And now I have to find it. I got roped into that. I made it was a comment I made replying to Proton. They made a comment and then got upset because I used a meme gif. Oh no. That annoys me though when that happens to me, I guess. Like I think it's because I'm very logic brained. Like I approach a lot of these things with like from a logic standpoint rather than like emotion or anything like that in certain like in these kind of discussions. So to me, I do find it really annoying when like if I say something or like even if it's my original post, not even an argument, like if I say something about something that Dokon has done or a unit or something, and I give what I think is like a good reason, and then someone just posts like a stupid meme like thing instead of actually making like a counter argument, like I do find that really annoying. But it's just one of those things that sometimes people do that because they don't actually have an argument, and then they're just trying to like meme on you because they know all the people who also disagree with you will like it and stuff. Like it is funny because I saw a couple of people like, because I posted saying that I thought people were overreacting a little bit, and like I saw a couple of people. It's funny because it's always in like threads where I wasn't tagged, but I saw people replying to comments. Like someone had made a comment saying about like, oh, I can't believe Ningen is defending this or something. Didn't tag me, they just said it about me, and then like some people had replied to it saying stuff like, oh yeah, his takes are always like terrible or something, and I replied to like some of those people and I was like, oh really, like what takes do you think I've had that are bad? No reply. So they're all like happy to talk shit in like a thread where you're not tagged and they don't think you'll see it. And then when you're like, oh really, so what are some of these like stupid things that I've apparently said? And then crickets, like no. You just can't take any of it seriously. I really don't care. Like I say, if I was working when I was working my night shifts, I used to argue on Twitter and stuff and get into arguments with people about Dokkan stuff all the time because I basically had nothing better to do because I was sat at my desk at work for like 12 hours. Whereas now, I'll make some posts like when the news comes out and I'm busy like editing my videos and stuff like that. Like I'll make some replies and things like that. But then once I am done with my work and like come off of the computer, then I just don't worry about it anymore after that point. It's not worth worrying about, especially when you realise that most of these people are probably like young and are terminally online, and that's all they care about is being right on like in a Twitter argument and not actually having a proper discussion or whatever. So I just don't care. Right. Maybe this is further away than I thought it was. Because I thought I would have gotten to the bit where it was already. Maybe it is this next bit. We definitely came here before. Maybe it's in here? Broken metal control... Oh no, it's just something I have to break down. It was like a locked box, but it required the key, which I now have. Is it in here? I think it did say, actually, like the broken windows room. Where are you, Memento Lockbox? You're here somewhere, I know you are. Where did I see it? I remember seeing it when we came here the first time, and I was like, oh, I can't open this. There it is. Hooray!
Is it food or?
3 MREs. Okay, fair enough. Take that. It's a random flare. Don't really need it, but fuck it, we'll pick it up. Why not? Not like I'm already super over encumbered or anything. I did explore all of this bit up here, yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay, so now we can head back. Saying touch grass is a felony in the gacha community. That is also true. I saw a really funny comeback to like, there are those people that annoy me, like the people that purposely rage bait and like troll and stuff, but then they'll have something stupid in their comment, in their profile. You see it all the time. It's like a very sad, like I say, terminally online, like archetype of person, where they have the whole thing and it's like, if you block me, I win. And they purposely, like in their profile, and they just constantly say like the stupidest stuff because they want to try and like rile people up. And then like, if you get sick of their shit and block them, then they think that they've somehow like won. And I saw a really funny reply that someone said the other day to somebody like that. And it's like, it was something along the lines of, it's like, if I wipe shit off my shoe, it's the shit hasn't won. It's just because I don't want to see it anymore. Or like, I don't want it to be there anymore, which I thought was quite funny. But yeah, you just can't like take any of that stuff seriously. Who cares at the end of the day? The funniest one as well, actually, when we have had like some back and forth with people, my favourite one is when people are like, oh, you're so mad, like, or like you care so much because you replied to my like reply, and it's like, it took me like 10 seconds to type a reply while I was in the middle of doing something else. Like, it really wasn't that much effort. Like, yeah, over arguments on it for a mobile game as well. Let's go. Hey, what are all the memes, man? This Dokkan shit is serious. Get ready to die behind it. It's one of those things, though. I get it. Like, people love the game. People are passionate about it. People spend a lot of time. People spend money. Like, I get having strong opinions about it. But, man, some people be taking it a little bit too seriously. It's not that deep, as a wise meme once said. And I can still barely... Look at my stamina bar in the bottom right corner. It's like entirely red. I have that little bit of like white bar that comes back so I can run for like a second or two. But again, that is the side effect of the broken ribs. Did I come in here? I don't recognise this bit of this playthrough at all. I blame Truth just a little bit. I think people want to be him so bad. They think Dokkan is the only game that exists. I feel like they'll die at the smallest mistake while not pushing for a fix. Yeah. Some people take it way too seriously. Yeah, I don't think... I must not have come up here. But watch there be like a locked locker. Yeah, I missed this whole room when we came through the dam the first time, so all the more good reason I went back, I guess. Wow, none of those drawers had anything in.
Wonder if the owner's around. What have we here?
Damn it, I knew there would be at least one that was locked. So yeah, that's at least 2 lockers I have to come back here with a pry bar to check. One in the thing outside and one in here.
This'll come in handy.
It'd be nice if there was a pry bar just like randomly in here. God, this place is massive, and I missed this whole bit. There's a whole nother smaller office attached to the other one. Okay, those 2 aren't locked at least. But then, of course, that one was empty. That's the thing, if they're not locked, they're less likely to have good stuff in. So, both of those were empty. I posted the Proton dead again in case people want to look through it and get a laugh out of it. 2 weeks until Summer Games Fest. Let's go. Oh, would you post it in the Discord? I'll have to have a look at it at some point for the lols. Right.
Thank goodness.
And I hope FromSoft announce a new game soon. Yeah, I saw that. They want to continue the Dead Rising like franchise, which will be cool. I love the original Dead Rising. Such a good game. When it came out, it was like the first game to have that many zombies like all on screen at one time. And dude, it was so good. Especially when you unlocked all the funny different like wrestling moves, and you could just like jump down into the horde of zombies and do Zangief's like spinning lariat thing and just knock out loads of them. I want that rumour thing to be true, that FromSoft's next game is going to be a Souls-like pirate game. So it's like Souls-like, but you sail around in a ship, and the ship is like a mobile hub. Oh look, the Aurora started. Dude, the Aurora effect stuff is so cool. Some of the computers are actually like have readable messages and stuff when the Aurora happens. Not these ones though. Dead Rising is the series with Frank West. Yep. He's covered wars, you know. New buffer memory added to journal. John Clark, I'm just going for the word. Once I patch my boat this spring, I'll see it was worth it. Is there anything else up further up the stairs? Miss Pragmata. Didn't you only just get it? Is it quite short, or am I thinking of something else? Apparently I never looked in that briefcase. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Where did I put it last time? Pragmata is just that goated. Maybe we should pitch in and buy Finnegan to play. I mean, I will. Obviously, you guys don't have to do that, but I will say if you guys do get it for me, I will play it on stream. Because at the moment, I've only really put Long Dark on the schedule for this week. Because I've done a few streams of that Resident Evil game mode thing, but like, I'm getting kind of bored of it.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Where am I at now? I've still got... Okay, I've done quite a lot. I've rested another 35 hours since we last looked. So... that's not too bad. That is almost the entire stream, though. I was hoping to have been healed up before. Although I've been super scatterbrained today. I think it's just because there was so much Dokkan news and it all came out at different times because of this global thing, like being late and stuff. Because I've only just realised I didn't do my JoJo video today either. Because there's a daily Phantom Blood, like Jonathan Joestar event. So I've been putting up a video every day of me doing the daily update thing. It only takes about 10 minutes, but I haven't done today's one, so I'll probably have to do that after the stream quickly. It does only take like 10 minutes, if that. It's almost like a struggle to get the video to be 10 minutes, because it's like a daily limited event, so like they release a new stage every day. So like every day there's like a new story stage, a new challenge stage, and then that's basically it. But like it's got part of the story. So the last one was the Dio like finally becoming a vampire. So I've just got to head my way back to the base now. Capcom really has done a great job so far. Came in swinging with Resident Evil 9, took it further with Pragmata. I got the game, I played it for like 4 hours. And this abandoned train. Well, those MREs that I found weren't in particularly good condition. You watch, I'll get all the way back to like where the house is and the moose will be back. Didn't know Pragmata was teased like 6+ years ago. Wait, really? Huh. Because we saw it with the Lil Blue and I saw it on one of those. Was it State? Yeah, because it's PlayStation, so it's probably the State of Play thing. And yeah, we both thought it looked pretty cool from the teaser thing. Uh-oh, there's a wolf ahead, I see it. Hopefully this isn't going to be another another wolf that takes a chunk out of me. Oh. Wolves don't have a lot of meat on them, fortunately. Because I don't have too much to have to carry every time.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
I'm getting too heavy again. Oh, it's too windy. I need to get to the train, but that's a bit further ahead than I expected. I'm just going to have to do it. I can't. Can't drop much else. I can't get rid of firewood because I can't make a fire because it's too windy. So I don't know, so I worried about doing a frontier node for the 50th time, trying to complete the mission without taking damage and Mungo freezes low RNG. I know, right? Come on, train. We can get there. Oh, I think that I think that post, if it's the reply, is it just the mean one of the... Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that's the reply, that's to that Claire person that I have blocked and like banned from the channel because they are unhinged. I found out the other day from Proton replying to a thread because I don't get notifications anymore, but they still constantly mention me, Toon, and Truth in their tweets about like how we're whales that don't care about free-to-play players or something, which is hilarious considering that I'm basically free-to-play now. But yeah, even though they're blocked and like banned from my channel, so I haven't interacted with them at all in like a year, they still bring my name up as like someone who apparently tells free-to-play players what to do. It's like, okay. You say so. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, they were someone who did come to the channel somewhat regularly in the past, in the chat, but then they just started being like, they would always say really negative things about like Toon or Truth, and then I think it was the time when Tiger like was gone for a while and then made his comeback, and he made that video where he like read replies to his like comeback video or something, and one of them was from that person basically saying that like they were glad his girlfriend broke up with him or something. And so at that point I was just like, yeah, this person is like incredibly toxic and I don't want them in my community. Right. Okay, made it to the train. Hopefully I'm not standing too close to the fire here and I'm going to set myself on fire.
Come on. Come on.
Because that is the thing that can happen. You can just like straight up walk into one of your fires and like burn yourself and get like a burn injury, because the game's realistic like that. You can do stuff like that. It's a shame you can't make anything out of wolf meat. Like the venison and the ptarmigans and all that stuff, you can make like pie and all sorts of stuff. You can't make anything out of like wolf or bear meat for some reason. I think I have a lot of, yeah, I have a lot of cans on me now. What's in there? Can you stash anything in there? Stash some cans in there, maybe? I need to have like 3 cans on me.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Yeah, we are carrying a lot of stuff. Yeah, I can't even see half the comment. Like that thread that you posted, it's literally just you replying to Proton and then that okay meme. I can't even see half of it. Okay, well apparently the ground, I guess the ground isn't even enough for me to be able to sleep in here. Okay, so we're gonna head back to the house. I swear, if the moose is there again, like now of all times. Yeah, that is true. So there is valid criticism sometimes, and then it's just people complaining. But people will complain about everything, as we've said many, many times. Like, you'll see people say, I wish Dokkan would do this thing, and then when they do that thing, there's always going to be comments from other people being like, oh, I can't believe they did this thing, it's terrible. And that'll just happen about, like, every single thing that the game ever does. It doesn't matter if it's something that some people did actually want. Other people that didn't want it will complain that it's, like, the worst thing they've ever done. But it is what it is. Slowly but surely get back to my house. I'm so over encumbered I can't even run. Almost made it back. I can drop some of the uncooked wolf meat outside so it can stay preserved in the snow. There we go.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yes, yes, yes. You'll be fine. Actually, yeah, the wolf pelt and stuff can get dropped over here. Okay. Sucks when the repair fails because you waste the resources that you were using to try and repair it. So we can drop our wood over here. Put these matches away. Okay. So what am I what else am I now carrying that weighs so much? I do have a bunch of flares. I guess I don't need to be carrying with me. Oh well, yeah, I have that extra lantern, which I don't need. Just harvest it and get more, some more spare metal. And more lantern fuel. Let's chuck that on there for now. Okay, what am I looking like on my thing? 32 out of 30 out of 120 hours. Almost fully healed now. Man, it's been a long road to recovery after the horrible, violent, unprovoked moose attack. That I did absolutely nothing to deserve. It's just out there existing, and a moose came at me. Advanced time without the benefits of sleep. What does the MRE stand for again? Something weird like meal ready to eat or something, I think. Can't remember. Okay, it's still nighttime, but 21 hours. I'm so close. So fortunately, on the next stream, I will be fully recuperated and ready to go for some more adventuring. Off to new locations. That unfortunately I can't do currently because I can't carry anything. Right. 17 hours. We're almost there. The light is at the end of the tunnel. We haven't been inside too long, so I don't have cabin fever risk. I think we are looking good. Where do I want to try and go next? Ideally, I want to try and find a book somewhere, if there is another one I could find somewhere. Okay, the logging camp up there. So do we have to go up past the train? That train car that you can go in that I rested in. There's a bit where you can cut through there and find a logging camp. Oh, there's also a potential hammer there as well. You know what? Let's go. I'm going to recover while I'm there. If I can get there and then just rest and sleep there, then I'll have the energy to like bring the stuff back with me. Right, so we've got to go past the derailment, which is what this bit's called. And I should, when I can see the car ahead, should be able to go left. Yeah, there's the derailed car thing. It's not there. Up there, I think. So yeah, there's also potentially a hammer there, and if I can find a hammer, that means I can finally turn those acorns that I found into smashed up bits of acorn, which apparently you can then use to make acorn coffee. So that'll be interesting. So yeah, it should just be over this ridge apparently. Oh yeah, I see. I've got to be careful because even with the crampons on, I could still sprain my ankles. Okay. This is where I wanted to go. Because yeah, if I can find a book, that means I just have something that's like helps me pass the time without just having to waste time like I did just then in the house. Like wasting time for it to be daytime. It's like then I can just read instead.
I could use this.
It's a book, but not the proper skill reading kind. A random flare. Sardines, herbal tea. Energy
Wonder
bar.
if this is anything
Beans.
to eat.
Beans, beans, beans. I don't need another box of tools, considering it's heavy and I've already got 2 at my house anyway. Right, well, no book in there. I really do with a rifle one. Should get me up to level 3. Yes, coffee. Finally. I haven't had any coffee for ages. Don't need a flashlight. Don't need extra socks. I just want to find a book. Is that too much to ask? Just a channel where it's all beans. A bean-tastic idea. All beans all the time. Yeah, I think I'm not going to get the book spawn, annoyingly. Or the hammer, by the looks of it.
Could end up being useful.
Matches, we'll take those. Let's drink. Oh man. That's disappointing. Is there anything outside? Ninkin and beans. Isn't that just the ultimate collab for Ninkin and beans? Where? Yes, there's nothing else. Like, there isn't like a bit like I was thinking there could be like a fire pit or like, you know, something. So a deer up there. I think so. Alright, well, go back in and sleep so it saves, as it is now that time. Okay, so we are 15 hours of rest away from being fully healed from our moose attack, finally. So by the time we sit down for the late stream on Wednesday, we will in fact be fully healed and be able to go off and do something else. So there we go. So that is going to be it for me and for the Long Dark here today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Nice chill evening stream, surviving in the wilderness. So that's going to be it from me. I'll be live again tomorrow morning for Dokkan. New stuff should be out tomorrow. I don't know exactly what, but stuff will be happening. I don't know exactly what of the stuff that was announced today. Hopefully it is the UI Goku Easy UI. Hopefully it is the Goku Easy A. Although I don't know. So I'm not entirely sure what exactly is meant to be out tomorrow. But at least one of the new events should be out, even if the God Goku Easy 8 isn't. So that's going to be it from me. I'll be live tomorrow for the early stream. Hopefully I'll see you guys then. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.